The Anurag Sagar by Kabir. Prologue. Manglacharan, hymn of God's grace. First of all, I salute the Satguru, who showed me the inconceivable God, who, lighting the lamp of the Master's knowledge and opening the veil, made me have his darshan. With Master's grace, I have achieved him, to achieve whom scholars have worked very hard. His form cannot be described. His soul is the nectar in which I have absorbed myself. The Master is an ocean of grace. He showers grace on the miserable ones. Rare are those who know his secret. He manifests himself in those who recognize him. Who deserves it? Only the connoisseur who will test the Shabda and listen to the teachings with full attention, and within whom these teachings will dwell, only he will understand this. He within whom the sun of knowledge will manifest and remove the darkness of attachment, only he will understand this. I am telling you this, Anurag Sagar, ocean of love. Only rare saints will understand. Without love, one cannot achieve it. Any learned saint who thinks over my words and has love in his heart will achieve nirvana. The signs of a lover. Dharam Das said, O Satguru, folding my hands, I beg you, please clear up this doubt of mine. How do I recognize the one within whom love manifests? What does a lover look like? Without love, the jiva cannot be liberated. Oh my God. Tell me about that love and give examples to explain it to me. Examples of a lover's qualities. The Satguru said, O Dharam Das, I will explain to you the qualities of the lover. Listen attentively so that you may recognize him. Example of the deer. Intoxicated by the music, the deer runs and comes to the hunter. He doesn't have any fear, not even when he sacrifices his head. Hearing the music, he sacrifices his life. A lover should do the same. Example of the moth. A lover should be like a moth when it goes near light. Example of sati. O Dharam Das, listen to more examples and manifest the Satguru's Shabda. Be like the woman who burns herself with her dead husband and while burning doesn't move her body. One who leaves her house, wealth and friends, and in the pain of separation goes alone. She doesn't stop even when people bring her son before her and try to catch her in attachment. When people say, your son is weak and will die, and without you, your home will be lonely. When people say, you have plenty of wealth, come back home. She is in the pain of separation from her husband and nothing attracts her. People try to persuade her in many ways, but the determined woman doesn't listen. She says, my condition is such that I have nothing to do with wealth and property. In this world, one lives for a few days, and in the end, none is our companion. So, dear friends, understanding this, I have caught hold of my husband's hand. Thus, with determination, she climbs the funeral pyre, and taking her husband in her lap, she becomes Sati, repeating the name of the Lord. Qualities of the real lover. O Dharam Das, understanding the reality, I am telling you about love. Those who meditate on Nam in such a way that they forget their family, who do not have the attachment of son and wife, and who understand this life as a dream, are real lovers. Brother, in this world life is very short, and the world doesn't help at its end. In this world, woman is loved the most. Not even parents are loved so much. But the woman for whom one lays down his life doesn't help at the time of death. She weeps for her own self and at once goes to her parents' home. Son, kinsfolk and wealth are dreams. So my advice to you is to achieve Sat Nam. Nothing goes with us in the end, not even the body which we love so well. Who can release us from Kal? Brother, I don't see anyone who can release us at the end time, except one, whom I will describe, loving whom your purpose will be served. The Satguru is the only one who can get us released. Believe this as true. What does the Satguru do? Defeating Kal, he takes the soul to the motionless plane, where Sat Purush is. Reaching there, one finds infinite happiness and is freed from coming back to this world. Who can reach the motionless plane? One who will climb the path of truth, believing my words, like the warrior who marches ahead in battle and doesn't worry about what is behind. So become like the warrior and the sati, and take the knowledge of the path from the saint. Take refuge in the Satguru, and, developing mritak, rid yourself of Kal's pain. Rare are those who deserve it. Kabir says this, after reflection: only the brave one who does this can achieve the beloved. Who is a mritak? Dharam Das said, "Oh my God, tell me the qualities of mritak, so that the fire which is burning in my mind may be extinguished. O cloud of nectar, explain to me, how can this life die?" Examples of mritak. Kabir said, "Dharam Das, this is a complicated thing. Only a few can learn this from a perfect master." Example of Bringi. Those who serve the saints as mritak, ultimately grasping Shabda, achieve the path to God. Just as the insect who, coming into contact with Bringi, develops its body. Bringi attacks the insect with its sound, and one who catches that sound is taken by the Bringi to his home, where he turns it into his own form. The insect who catches the sound of Bringi itself becomes Bringi. Rare are the insects who catch the sound of Bringi at the first attempt. Some catch it at a second attempt, some at a third, and sacrificing their body and mind, they become the form of Bringi. The insect who doesn't catch the sound of Bringi remains as an ordinary insect forever. O Dharam Das, the disciple should receive the knowledge from the master as the insect receives the sound from Bringi. How does one achieve the quality of Bringi? One who is determined to accept the teachings. I make him my own form. The jiva who has no duality realizes me. One who believes the words of the masters, only he becomes the Bringi. When the crow merges itself into Shabda and leaves all her desires, she becomes a Hansa. What is a Hansa? He who leaves the path of the crow and dwells on the true Shabda within, eating pearls, who gives his life to Sat Purush by following the path shown by the masters, is a Hansa. More examples of Mritak. Hear, O saints, the nature of Mritak. Rare are those who practice the path of God. Hear more attributes of Mritak. Mritak serves the Satguru. Mritak manifests love within him, and receiving that love, the jiva gets liberation. Example of the earth. The earth hurts no one. You be like that. Some put sandalwood on her. Some throw dirt on her. Still she hates no one. Mritak also hates no one. He is very happy, even when opposed. Example of the sugarcane. Listen to more attributes of Mritak and step on the path shown by the master only after testing and understanding it. When the farmer makes jaggery out of sugar, he cuts the sugarcane into pieces. Then it is crushed in the press and the juice is heated in the cauldron. After boiling the juice, jaggery is made, and boiling the jaggery, raw sugar is obtained. Heating the raw sugar, refined sugar is obtained. When sugar again burns herself, rock candy is obtained. Kabir says, from rock candy, sugar candy, which is liked by everyone, is made. In the same way, if the disciple bears all his sufferings with Master's grace, he can easily cross the ocean of life. Who can develop the qualities of Mritak? Dharam Das. To develop the qualities of a Mritak is hard. Only a brave soul can do it. The coward cannot bear to hear it. He runs away and feels as if his body and mind are burning. Only those disciples who are looked after by the Master can board the boat of Master's knowledge. And this is true. That one who gets that knowledge definitely goes to his eternal home. Only Mritak is a sadhu. Only he who becomes Mritak is a sadhu, and only he realizes the Satguru. He removes all illusions, and even the gods depend on him. Who is a sadhu? O Dharam Das, the path of the sadhu is very difficult. He who lives as Mritak is a perfect sadhu. He who has controlled the 5 organs of senses and drinks the nectar of Nam day and night is a sadhu. Controlling the organ of seeing. First of all, control the eyes and meditate on the Nam received from the Master. Seeing the beautiful form of God is the only worship for these eyes. He should not desire any other. One who understands beautiful and ugly as the same and doesn't look at the body enjoys happiness forever. Controlling the organ of hearing. His ear should be fond of hearing good words and should not like to hear bad words. But he who bears both good and bad words likes the knowledge of the Master to remain in his heart. Controlling the organ of smell. The nose is controlled by pleasant smells, but the clever saints keep it in their control. Controlling the organ of taste. The tongue wants pleasant tastes, sour, sweet and delicious tastes. But the Mritak does not know any difference between tasty and tasteless things. He does not get excited even if he is brought the 5 nectars. He does not refuse food without salt and lovingly accepts whatever is served him. Controlling the male genital organ. This organ is wicked and very sinful. Lust is conquered by only a few ones. A lustful woman is the mine of Kal. Leave her company and become the knower of the Guru. Controlling lust. Whenever the wave of lust comes, one should wake himself up. He should put his attention into Shabda and, keeping quiet, should drink the nectar of Nam. When he merges into the elementless, lust will be finished. The god of lust is a robber. Lust is a mighty, dangerous, and pain-giving negative power, which made the gods, Munis, Yakshas, Gandharvas indulge in sex. All of them were plundered. Only a few who remained determined with the quality of their knowledge were saved. Those who have the light of the Satguru's knowledge and are with him have the secret of the path, the ways of escaping from lust, the robber. Enlighten your inner self with the lamp of knowledge. Meditate on the Satguru Shabda, and the thief of darkness will run away. Example of the anil bird. With the grace of the Master, the jiva is called sadhu, and becoming the anil bird, goes back to his eternal home. Dharam Das, understand these words. I am telling you about the anil bird, who lives in the sky and is supported by the air day and night. She performs the sexual act through the eyes, and in that way becomes pregnant. She lays her eggs in the sky, where there is no support. The egg is nourished while falling. In the sky it is hatched, and the young bird takes birth. It is on the way that it opens its eyes, and on the way that it gets its wings. When it finally reaches the earth, it realizes that this is not its home. Realizing that, it flies back to where its parents live. The anil bird doesn't come down to bring the baby back. It itself goes home, treading the path. Many birds live in this world, but very few of them are anil birds. Birds like that are rare, and rare are the jivas who merge themselves in Nam. If the jiva can practice this path, he can go back to Satlok, triumphing over Kal. When does a sadhu become like an anil bird? When he goes only in the refuge of the Satguru and keeps only one desire of Nam. When he keeps himself in the service of the Satguru day and night and has no desire for wealth and property. When he forgets son, wife, and all the enjoyments and keeps himself attached to Satguru's feet. Then he becomes like an anil bird. What does the Master give to such a sadhu? With the grace of the Satguru, he gets relief from the unbearable pain and achieves Satlok. How does one get to the motionless plane? By remaining in the Master's remembrance, in thought, word, and deed, and by obeying the orders of the Master. Master gives one who does this the gift of liberation and merges him in Nam. The greatness of merging in Nam. As long as the jiva does not merge himself in Nam, he wanders in this world. When he contemplates on the formless and merges into Nam, all his doubts go away. If he merges into Nam even for a moment, its greatness cannot be described. Everybody talks about Nam, but rare ones achieve the formless Nam. Even if one lives in Kashi for ages, without the essential Shabda, he will go to hell. Nimkar, Badridam, Gaya, or Prayang, even if he bathes in these holy places and goes to all the 68 places of pilgrimage, yet without the essential Shabda, illusion cannot go away. What can I say further about that Nam, repeating which the fear of Yama goes away? What does one get who receives Nam? One who gets Sat Nam from the Sat Guru goes to Sat Lok, climbing the rope of Nam. Dharam Rai bows his head to him, whose soul merges into the elementless. What is the essential Shabda? The essential Shabda is a bodiless form. The essential Shabda is beautiful, wordless. The body has elements and nature. The essential Shabda is elementless and bodiless. In all four directions, Shabda is talked about. Only the essential Shabda can liberate the souls. The Nam of Sat Purush itself is the essential Shabda, and the Simran of Sat Purush is the essential Shabda's recognition. One who merges into it without doing the Simran by tongue, even Kal is afraid of him. The path of the essential Shabda is subtle, easy, and perfect, but only the brave can follow it. It is neither a word, nor a Simran, nor a Japa. It is a perfect thing, achieving which one can conquer Kal. The support of the soul is in the head, and now I will tell you of the recognition of Shabda. One who gets connected with the unrepeated repetition gets to see the infinite petaled lotus. When he reaches the astral door, he goes to Agam and Agochar by way of the true path. His inner self, where Adi Purush resides, gets enlightened. Recognizing him, the soul goes to him, and he takes the soul to its origin. The soul is of the same essence as Sat Purush and is also called Jiva Soham. Dharam Das, you are a wise saint. Recognize that Shabda which gives liberation. The method of meditating on the essential Shabda, Nam, the way of practicing Master's path. Repeat the unrepeated, and with the grace of the perfect Master, test it. Keeping the wing of mind at rest, see the Shabda, and, climbing the mind, finish your karma. Reach the place where the sound is produced without tongue, and the rosary beads are moved without hands. Merging into the essential Shabda, go to the world of immortality. The glory of the inconceivable is limitless. Millions of suns and moons cannot vie with one hair. The radiance of one soul is equal to the light of 16 suns. the jubilation of Dharam Das. O God, I sacrifice myself at your feet. Removing my pain, you have made me happy. Hearing your words, I am as happy as a blind man given eyes. Kabir said, Dharam Das, you are a pure soul who, meeting with me, have removed your pain. Just as you have loved me, leaving your wealth, home, and sons. In the same way, the disciples who will do this and, with determination, will attach their mind to Master's feet and will manifest love within themselves for Master's feet, sacrificing their body, mind, and wealth on the Satguru. They will be most dear to me, and no one can ever stop them. The disciples who won't sacrifice everything and keeping fraud in their hearts while showing love on their faces, how can they go to Satlok? Without manifesting Master within, they cannot achieve me. Dharam Das's confession of gratefulness. All this you have done, my God. I was very dirty. Showering grace on me, you yourself came to me and, holding my hand, have saved me from Kal.